Okay, I have no clue how I look right now or like at which angle I'm sitting at, even though I tried my best to come up with an angle that seems presentable to whoever's watching this. But actually, why am I recording this? I'm recording this because I want myself from the future to watch this video. So if I have uploaded this, which I don't know, like if someone's watching this and maybe I have, but if you're someone who is watching this video and is like, this is weird, you can like not watch. But if this is me from future, definitely watch this because this is literally you talking in your room by yourself and you have switched off your fan for this. So it's because you wanted to make a point. Watch this video and try to learn something. I don't know. I felt really motivated and called to make this video. I'm not this person. I am, like, trust me, switching off my fan. I don't do it, but I have done it. And I feel awkward sitting in front of my phone and talking to myself because usually this comes easily to me. I just do it to myself all the time. But the minute it's about having someone see it, even if it's just me, I mean, I could just not upload it, right? But even if it's just me, it scares me. And the entire point of this video is how to overcome the fear of being seen and taking time and space to just be lame sometimes. Like, I have literally, like, the point is that I have not prepared this at all, and I am a person who prepares things, who plans things. I like steps. I like to know where I'm going, even if it's just, writing something. And I have not planned this, and I'm not going to plan this because if I plan this, then I'm going to get too scared. But I have some sort of like a rough map of where I'm going with this. So, first of all, of course, like, my name is Mehuli, and I'm 23 years old, and today is 5th of April, and I think it's somewhere around, like, I don't know, let me check the time. Oh, it's 11:11. Wow, that's cool. I love a good synchronicity. But yeah, it's 11:11 p.m. I just got done with my dinner, and as you can see, I have oiled hair. I'm in my night clothes in my room. I have done my skincare. I was about to go to sleep after my dinner, which I usually do, end of my screen time and whatever. Like, I was supposed to read this, coming to that in a second. But yeah, and I felt this urge to record myself, talk about some things because there have been some things brewing inside my head. Basically, what happened is I purchased a book called The Artist's Way. Now, why did I purchase this book? I came across tons of videos in the last few weeks about Dochi. Now, if you don't know who Dochi is, Google it. Dochi, Doechi. Or is it a double I? I don't know. Dochi. She's an artist, she's a rapper, and she has sort of broken the internet recently. Like, she won a Grammy and she's been doing really good. I first heard Dochi in like when like the lockdown started, and it was good. Her songs were good and they were fine or whatever. But recently she dropped a new album, and there's a song called Denial is the Name of a River or something. I love that song. I just loved it. And then I sort of started listening to Dochi. Now that was all fine, right? Like, I'm listening to a new artist on Spotify. Cool, fine, whatever. But then I came across her old YouTube video where she was talking to herself in the camera with, I don't know, bro, she had like a shower cap on, and she was doing this. Basically, she was reading this book called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, and this book is basically a 12-week course for people. See, I'm not using the word artist, I'm using the word people, because essentially the point that this book is trying to make is that we're all artists, and there's an artist buried deep down in us that has just sort of, decided to hide instead of coming out, and why it has decided to hide, and all of that, and how you can recover that. It's a book about recovery. That's what I got from it. And I started reading it, I think, 2 days back. And it has made me think about things and made me want to confront myself a lot. Like, I am allowed to be lame. I am allowed to make things just because I want to make them. I am allowed to not make things because I don't feel inspired enough. And I wanted to do it in a well practiced, planned out way, write, sing, whatever, like whatever comes to my mind. But that's just not how life works sometimes. And you have to let it be, and you have to let yourself be extremely wrong sometimes. And I'm realizing it more than I read the book. But what really strikes me personally is that how much I wanted to be an artist as a kid. And I did manage, somewhat, I did manage to hit the note. I mean, I'm a writer. I'm 23 years old. I'm a writer. I work, like I write for advertising or whatever. But, like you can have all the job titles, labels, whatever you want. But if deep inside you, the artist is not satisfied, it's not fulfilled, you will never feel fulfilled. Like, I could be a full-fledged famous actor, but if deep down my inner child, which is the artist, which I will be explaining in a minute, if that child is not fulfilled by what they want to create, there's no point in creating anything. I could try to manufacture things like I do every day, like it's my job. I have to write for the advertising, like ads basically, but it's not going to happen that way. And I will stumble, and I will fall, and I will look lame like I am doing right now, but I'm doing it anyway, so that when I look back on this video, I can see that I tried regardless. Like, I was having a very difficult day today, and I was talking to my friends, and we had this chat that really made me like think about it, and then that made me think about it more. And now here I am recording a video, and it's basically what we were talking about was how much our life has started revolving around our jobs and these identities that we have created, and these identities which make us feel safe in the society. And of course, like, tons of people talk about it and everybody's talking about it, but despite of it, like, it doesn't fail to surprise me or like any of us, like how much it comforts us. Like, technically today is a Saturday and I'm supposed to have fun, and like I took this day off. I told my family, I told everyone, like, I'm not going out anywhere. This is my day. I'm taking it to myself. I did my mask. I did everything. And yet I felt so like, anxious and angsty, like, and I'm a person who has like 20 hobbies going on. Like, I work out, I'll read, I'll write, I'll sing, I do whatever I want to do, but still I felt like I was not doing enough, just because maybe in my head it's like what I'm doing is not helping me earn something. I don't know. Well, I do know actually. Yes, I do know. That is the reason. And as much as we try to run from it, we still find ourselves running after it rather than from it. At least I do. And this is me not doing that. This is me doing something despite of the fact that I don't know, I don't look presentable, I don't have the best camera, I don't have the mic, I don't have the audience. Like, who's going to watch this video? And if they do, they're going to laugh, and who cares? Who cares? So about the inner child being an artist that I was talking about. So I would like to read from the book, The Artist's Way. It says, like, the section is named as Protecting the Artist Child Within. And it says, remember your artist is a child. Find and protect that child. Learning to let yourself create is like learning to walk. The artist's child must begin by crawling. Baby steps will follow, and there will be falls. Yucky first paintings, beginning films that look like unedited home videos, first poems that would shame a greeting card, Typically, the recovering shadow artist will use these early efforts to discourage continued exploration. Judging your early artistic efforts is artist abuse. This happens in any number of ways. Beginning work is measured against the masterworks of other artists. Beginning work is exposed to premature criticism, shown to overly critical friends. In short, the fledgling artist behaves with well practiced masochism. And that's so true. So, I guess me coming here, sitting in front of my phone, not knowing if I'm going to upload this or whatever, literally having my phone stacked on top of my books, which I have not read. I'm just trying to make a point to myself that, hey, you're not perfect and there's a long way to go. Maybe I don't even want to do this. I just want to write a song one day, because my inner child thinks the day I write a song and I actually have a song that I can call my own is the day I will consider myself as creative. And this is me sort of telling myself that that just doesn't have to be the one thing that lets you be creative. Existing every day, doing the mundane things, of course, that's creativity in itself, because that's a process. There are steps in that, and if you follow it, you feel successful. Maybe not in a big way, but in small ways, and that's fine too. But there are other ways to be creative as well. And the first way that you let your inner child, which is the true artist, be creative is you let it play. You let it make silly decisions, you let it explore itself. And I hope if anybody, if they ever see this, like if this video ever sees the light of the day, and if they ever see it, and if I don't kill myself from cringing, I hope that it encourages that inner child in you to take the leap, because you will literally not ever regret taking a chance on yourself. And the worst that can ever happen is you stop playing and you stop your inner child from ever expressing itself. And I don't think that should happen, because it's a small life and we all are going to die one day. And the least we can do as human beings is let ourselves be human and let ourselves be creative. So I'm starting my week 1, and if this works, maybe there will be a second video. But for now, this is it. Yeah.